Hi, in this tutorial we're going to learn how to ease in and ease out of 3 key poses in Maya. We've got our character here, and the first thing I need to do is I need to be able to see all those curves in the graph editor, and the only way I'm going to see them is if I select them. So to do that, I'm going to use my Melscript Select All button that I made previously. Now we can go back into the graph editor, and we can take a look at all view absolute, view normalized view. Okay, so here we are, we're working here, and we can see that with Shift and Alt, we can adjust the view in the graph editor, and that's really important. We're going to make sure that they're all visible in here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that all of my tangents are flat, and that the curves are set to weighted tangents, and I'm also going to make sure that they're broken. I'm going to break the tangents. I'm going to start by easing out of the first frame by selecting it and making sure again that that's set to flat, which it is. I will select those handles and I will press Shift, and with the middle mouse button I will move these tangents. And if I move my time in the timeline, if I move to the midpoint there, you can see that this is, if you look in the perspective window, you can see that now I'm affecting the spacing between those two poses. I'm not creating any new poses, I'm just manipulating the spacing between those two poses. And that's really useful for timing, for editing timing, not only where you place your keys, but how you space those keys between each other. I can also manipulate that on the way coming into, easing into that next frame. And now you'll see that I'm really hugging the first frame and then going quickly and then slowing in to the next frame. I'm going to do the same procedure here, just moving in there so you can see how that's affected by selecting those handles, Shift, middle mouse button, and moving those sliders. I don't move them too far because then we'll get some really crazy shapes, but I find a happy balance that manipulates timing a whole lot, but still leaves some workable, manageable curves for us that aren't going to cause too many problems. So if we look at our spacing of our drawings, we've completely manipulated the spacing with our graph editor.